Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers and listeners. Welcome to the House of Tarot. Today we're doing a love reading, blind reading about anything that wants to come out with the cards. We're going to start with our Cycles of Love Oracle Love deck. We're going to bring out some tea leaves to get some more attributes to our reading. We're going to use our tarot deck, a couple message cards, bring in some dice for a little bit of numerology, as well as our story dice. So with that, let's get started with today's reading. We're going ahead and start with our love deck, just to get a feel for any situation that the cards want to tell us, any message for our dear listeners. And this is a huge deck, so it gets a little bit crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and go with those three and see where the cards take us. And we have blocked you. Okay. We also have this feels magical and wasting your time. I feel that somebody may be going through a very magical time and then feeling a situation where you feel blocked out, you feel iced out, you feel like everything was a waste of time, and then I feel like it just starts over like a cycle. I feel it goes back again with apologies, it's magical again, everything's nice. I see you guys even being able to go out for drinks, going out for things, enjoying life again, and then all of a sudden you feel shut out. This may not be a physical block through the phone, but for some reason people are unresponsive to you. You're not getting the affection, you're not getting hellos, you're not getting timely responses at all. I'm seeing it could take them days to where you even wonder, am I blocked? Was I blocked? And then it's a cycle of feeling like a waste of time, feeling like if you keep going on this cycle, it feels like a huge time that you're wasting, that you could be spending with other people, somebody else, dating somebody else, doing something else, even just being by yourself, even taking yourself out, things like that. So let's get some more attributes to this reading. We have a cat, a two-faced friend. I feel like somebody is also getting a lot of excitement from seeing you go through this. I'm not sure if they have a vibration of misery, loving company, but really be careful with this person. I feel like they might also be a little bit of a spy, just somebody that kind of watches everything and then talks about it behind your back. I'm not sure if they're talking to a friend, they're talking to this person that's putting you through all this, also using information like for their own, they feel like it's for their own good, like enjoying seeing the suffering. So enjoying seeing you go through something because maybe their life is not as happy, you possibly are a lot better looking than them. So really be careful with this two-faced friend, just somebody that's always kind of meandering, seeing, being around, things like that. So we also have a haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. I'm not sure this is towards that friend, just somebody that you might have on your mind that is receiving their karma, kind of going through situations where you feel a karmic energy for what they've done. I feel like it's a really bad friend that you kind of keep with you. If this is a situation you're going through where you guys having a really good time, possibly even traveling together, seeing small towns together, going on road trips, and then you feel like they kind of ice you out, they use things against you, you feel like this friendship could be a big waste of time. I'm not sure we're heading towards like a friendship or some kind of platonic type relationship, something like that. We also have a stork, news of a birth or a new business or opportunity. And I put it towards wasting your time right away. My focus has come to this because I feel like the time you're spending on all this, you could be spending on something that's new for yourself, new for your family, even on the process of creating a family. If you guys feel like you're wasting your time in this relationship where it just keeps going in circles, it seems like up, down, where you can kind of be investing in somebody new that can possibly give you this life, give you a birth of a child, give you a birth of a business, give you a birth of a new thing together, even just being together, just some sort of new life. If you kind of can leave this life behind, just leave this wasted time. We also have a tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. And I feel this is magical. You always have this feeling like it's going somewhere. Now we're heading somewhere. Now we're going somewhere. Now it's getting better. Things like that. But then it just kind of falls back. It keeps falling back is what I keep hearing. It falls back to to something that feels like a big waste of time, something you keep seeing over and over, we're going to go ahead and get started with our tarot deck. And the card just flew out for our recent past. We have the Page of Wands, and I have it here with the stork. So I feel like you're missing the opportunity for a new path, to begin a new path in your life, to begin new emotions running through your blood, running through your body, new life, new exciting moments, new moments that you get to play dress up. So some of you like to be at beautiful dinners, beautiful cafes, beautiful plays. I feel like you're missing the opportunity by investing in the wrong person. So really be careful who you might be investing with, investing into, whether it's a love relationship or a friendship. I feel like there's a missed opportunity that you yourself might know that just kind of happened in your life. We're going to go ahead and go with a tarot card for your subconscious. What's running through your subconscious that you might not be aware of? What might be running through your mind? Okay, we have the King of Cups. So with the King of Cups, I feel like this knowledge that you deep down inside know that you could be doing better. You should be doing better. You could be better off, but something has you tied to this cycle. So really being careful with the soul tie that I'm feeling, or this kind of karmic tie even. We had this karmic energy over here. So some kind of karmic tie, kind of making peace with yourself. If you feel like you've done something in the past that you need to let go of, something that you feel, oh, this is my karma, this is why things happen like this, I feel like letting that go and maybe not saying that anymore, kind of using the meditations of the lucky girl syndrome. Like, no, I've already paid my debts to that karmic energy. I actually get to move on from this. I actually get to have the whole world in my hands. I get to lasso the moon, just things like that. So being ready for this, I feel like your subconscious is ready for it. It just needs your body and your voice to kind of get on board. Your subconscious is ready to be this king energy, this emotional balance type energy, this person that attracts bigger and better things for themselves. I feel like you just need to be the one that gets on board physically and soulfully, what you say, what you do, how you live your life, and things like that. We also have another King of Pentacles. For our near future, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is about being adorned, being adored, being somebody to come see, come talk to, things like that. I feel like you will get over this cycle. I feel you're on your way out. For some of you, you're on your way out of this weird vortex that I'm feeling, of feeling like you should be living this terrible life because you have karmic dues of some sort, just something going through your subconscious that I feel you're coming out of, something you're kind of birthing out of something else. We did experience the pink full moon recently, so something that you might be closing in, it's done, and now we're going into the new moon pretty soon. So really look out for that energy as well. Maybe I can make a reading for that to kind of follow through with this. So we're going to take another card, and we have the Lovers. So loving yourself, being open to receive love begins with loving yourself, starting with yourself. I feel like you're going to be blessed with a beautiful love very soon. Once you learn to love yourself and release yourself from this cycle, this turning hamster wheel that you kind of gotten into and then you can't get out of. I feel like you kind of need to just fall out of it. Like I see the little mouse coming, boom, and he just falls out of the wheel at some point because he just can't stop getting on board on that weird roller coaster. But at some point I feel like it just opens you up to receive, to be the recipient, and it starts with yourself. I even see yourself having to make some sort of self-love schedule that you do not stray from. This is at 7 p.m. for some of you. This is doing your face mask, doing your 15-minute wall Pilates, whatever it may be, your 10-minute meditation, watching a show just for you, reading 2 pages just for yourself. But it begins with yourself. You're focused back into yourself. You're focused back into your self-love, pouring into yourself. And I feel like big love is on the way for you. A big time love is coming. I'm going to take another card. Okay, going in some sort of adventure, some sort of journey alone. So some of you might be traveling by yourselves. Some of you might be traveling with somebody. It could be your child. It could be a pet. It could just be something that you bring in your heart, of a reason why you're traveling, even something that you kind of bring with you, like, oh, I'm visiting the state that my mother grew up in, or things like that. Just some sort of soul journey that you're bringing along with you. So looking out for that type of energy. And also this is part of pouring back into yourself. So really looking out for that. I feel that your fear is having to pour into somebody else. Your fear is having to start new with somebody else when you already have this person kind of lined up for you. So if this is a relationship reading for some of you, I feel like you fear having to give back to somebody else, having to start over with somebody else, having to put in the work with somebody else, having to, if some of you are kind of like sharing apartments or sharing finances in some way, like you guys are paying down a couch per se with a lender or something like that, I see it very lighthearted. I see that starting over, the splitting of funds, the splitting of this asset or some sort of thing that you guys are going through is what kind of keeps you unmotivated to move on from this weird vicious cycle that's going on in your life. But I feel once you do, there's definitely room for love. There's definitely room for self-love, self-acceptance, just kind of putting peace back into your body, in your heart, in your soul. We're gonna go ahead and take a final card from our tarot. We have a two of wands, and this is about a choice that you're going to make. This is about looking out into the horizon, doing things differently for your body, for yourself, for whoever's to come. It came down to the stork. For whoever's to come in your life, kind of setting up that space in your body to create life for somebody in the future, but also pouring into yourself now so they don't have to get that coding or that genetic coding from your soul. So really watching out for that. I'm going to go ahead and take a message card and just read right off of it what it has to say. We have happy magic for pets. Animals are my friends. I am kind and loving to them. So kind of taking purpose or peace within a pet, a family pet, even babysitting a pet is what I'm hearing. Babysitting a pet for a grandmother or somebody that might be traveling, an auntie or something. Okay, we're going to take a message card and we have teach. Inspire others and let nature be your greatest teacher. So really looking out for an opportunity to teach somebody, to help somebody, to do something for other people where you feel like you can teach them something. We all have some sort of skill, even if you want to like start some sort of YouTube channel, some sort of reels on TikTok, just things like that. It's also what I'm hearing. So what do we have? We have a house, and we also have, oh, okay, so kind of like monsters in the dark. I feel like something could be haunting you. I keep going to this karmic energy in my mind, and I feel like at night when you're in your house, I feel like there's like a little scary, little haunting, but I feel it's with your mind. Something's haunting you mentally where you can't let go of something that you've probably done. Even if it's subconscious, I feel like you've done this possibly in your past, in your other life, or you possibly know this within this current life that you're living, just something that you've done, a way that you behaved, something about in your home as well. So maybe having to clear the energy in your home, having to do some sort of salt ritual, salt bath ritual, sweeping the salt away from your house, things like that. So just kind of investing little rituals to kind of get this type of energy out of your home in some way. We're going to go ahead and take some dice and see what kind of number we could get. I'm going to read off our Angels book today. I'm just going to roll 3. So we have 5, 5, 1 is how I'm going to read these. Sometimes I will add them. Sometimes I'll just do what's intuitive to me, but what's intuitive to me is counting it as a 551, 551. We're going to read that passage for you. Okay, we have life change. Release your anxiety. There is a colossal change building around your life currently. Your angels assure you it's for your highest good. Release any anxiety you have today. Take a salt bath. Oh my gosh, we just talked about salt bath. Diffuse essential oils and spend time away from technology. So for my dear listener, if this reading resonated, please just take what resonates. Some things really all fit in together for today's reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I do offer readings at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com, so come visit me there. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.